We're baking Ube Chiffon Leche Flan Cake today, and I have Ube Chiffon Leche Flan muffins. We will follow standard ingredients and procedures except we'll try to steam it. Will it work? Join me, there will be fun, mistakes guaranteed, and lots of learning. Plus, troubleshoot, lots of troubleshooting. You're watching Channel 1 and this is Pinoy Food Series. Let's join Romelo and his small kitchen. Another disaster here. Welcome to Channel 1. This has been our signature. Magulo na pagluluto. Welcome to Channel 1, your growing and cooking channel here in Holland. Your kuya here from Pangasinan, growing and cooking in Holland. We're cooking here today version 2 of our ube roll. This is now ube with leche flan. Ube flan. Yeah. You know what? That video, since I uploaded it in early November, may not have been that successful on the net, but it has a great following. The actual cake was loved and it's trending here in this part of the country. And as a token of appreciation, I got these flowers from friends, really, who ordered the cake and the hopia. Look at these beautiful flowers. Not only that, yes, it's flowers here in Holland. It's traditional in giving appreciation. Marlon also gave me wine as a token of appreciation for baking. And of course, I charge for my cakes. I've baked already, I think, around 20 since I uploaded that. And thanks to the long holiday, I've been on vacation leave since Christmas Eve, and I've baked, I think, 10 this Christmas season. That's why I thought of doing a variation to the ube recipe by adding leche flan instead of the cream. By the way, our ube halaya here is homemade. I made that from my own crop. Yes, it's the gardening channel after all. I'm trying a new format today. You'll be seeing less of me, but more of the Zoom palayok or Zoom caldero. But, sorry, no music. I won't be playing music. For the leche flan we need condensed milk, 6 egg yolks. I'm replacing evaporated milk with fresh milk and butter, and sugar and water. Complete listing in the description box. Combine the sugar and water and just boil it until it caramelizes into the desired tint of caramel. This probably is my best learning this year, adding water to sugar in making the caramel. Some just pour it on the pan and place it on top of the flame, which of course faster, but the risk of burning is higher. Some even combine 1 part water, 2 parts sugar mix, and then microwave until it gets that caramel color. I think this is the ideal caramel color between dark and light. And while it's still hot, let's pour it onto our chosen baking tray or baking dish. I'm using this dish for a purpose. Ideally, this could have been perfect, but it doesn't fit my steamer. Yeah, we're steaming it. Let's try if that works. Possibly the most dangerous temperature. Boiling sugar can't forgive you. I'm splitting this batch. The second, I'm gonna make muffins. Ube muffins with leche flan topping. The beauty of this non-stick mold, we can easily remove the sugar droplets. Let's set them aside and allow them to solidify. And we work on the custard or on the leche flan. Just combine 6 egg yolks and give respect to the chicken. Use all the yolks. Condensed milk. Scrape all the goodness. Sayang. Some add evaporated milk. I don't have it, so I'm using fresh milk and butter as a replacement. And mix. Vanilla flavoring. and mix further. Let's set this to aside for now. The procedures and the ingredients are exactly the same with that of the ube roll that we've earlier prepared. It's here if you're interested. We'll just have to dash through the procedures here. For the wet ingredients, combine 4 egg yolks, 1/4 cup vegetable oil, and 1/4 cup ube halaya, plus 1/3 cup of fresh milk. We add the most precious ingredient, ube flavoring. 2 teaspoons of this. And wash down the teaspoon sayang and flavoring. And mix. Combine, but don't overmix. We add the dry ingredients, 1 cup flour, cake flour here, and 1/4 cup sugar, some salt, and 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder. Just sift the dry ingredients to strain the big parts and mix, but don't overmix. That's what I've learned from the pros. I don't know the reason why, but they warn us. And set it to a side for now. Let's work on the meringue. 4 egg whites here, 4 drops of vinegar since I don't have a cream of tartar, and into the whisker or mixer. Whisk until froths appear. That's the time we can begin gradually adding sugar. When we see sub peaks, it's the time to stop. And let's soften the butter by adding 1/3 of the meringue. Combine or mix. We add the second third and carefully fold into the butter. We don't want to lose the air bubbles. Scrape the bottom, that's where the most of the hardened butter lie. And finally, the third or last third of the meringue. And fold in until we see no more white streaks. This is where the procedure diverges from the regular ube roll. There's an extra layer of custard or leche flan. For a smooth and silky leche flan, it's suggested to filter. See? And pour into our mold to your desired height. And then, on top of the leche flan mixture, we add the ube butter. I'm smelling this saucer here. The leche flan mixture is soft. It is soft. I think it's not able to hold the ube butter. And into the steamer. Let's try if steaming works. Let's work on the ube muffins. Since our leche flan mixture here is not very thick, it's not strong enough to hold the ube butter, I'm going to pre-bake it first to harden the surface. And our steamed cake here is promising. It's been pre-baked for 10 minutes at 180. See? The upper crust is strong enough to hold the ube butter. The rest, just ube muffins without the leche flan topping. Into the oven a la Baño Maria. You see the water here? it's risky holding it because it's hot. It's been boiling. And into the oven for at least 20 minutes. I did 25 at 180 degrees Celsius. Disaster. What happened here? It's right. Yeah, lessons learned. Don't cook 2 recipes at the same time. Don't cook 2 dishes at the same time. I haven't seen anyone on the net bake chiffon cake by steaming. This is very daring. Number 2. Chiffon cake, once baked, is usually cooled upside down. That is to avoid the cake from shrinking. Number 3, since I left in the steamer, the steam or the moisture collapsed the chiffon. 3 mistakes in there. As a consolation, the muffins bake well, but did not plate well. I think it's not just the kitchen that's disaster, but also the results. Look at this. My attempt to save it, this was the result. What do you think? I think the strong version is better. Yeah. Can we really bake chiffon cake by just steaming? Has anyone experienced it? Someone in my town says she steams her chiffon. Thank you for joining me here today. Lots of learning. I'll have to shoot this again. It's not perfect. It's not perfect. But they're eatable. And they look good. Thank you for joining me here today. Let's do more proven recipes next time. I have to perfect this. What have I done wrong? Help me. Thank you. This may not be perfect, but I had fun. Yeah, I think I dared. I was too daring to change the recipe. Lessons learned. Biggest learning today is concentrate on one dish at a time. And if you're not a pro, obey the recipe. Until next time. Don't forget to come back for our gardening-oriented uploads every Wednesday and kitchen-oriented Fridays. And if travel is your preference, we have My Barrio, My Mundo.